We need to talk about how abortion bans don't just ban abortion. These restrictions are leaving millions of women without proper pregnancy care, and it's literally killing them. Take Tasha Wilkinson-Sebeski, a 26-year-old Indiana mother who is expecting another child on the way. Last October, she began to experience severe cramping because of an ectopic pregnancy. But even though her husband rushed her to their local hospital in rural Indiana, it didn't matter because that hospital had recently shut its labor and delivery ward. So instead, Tasha had to go to Fort Wayne, Indiana. But by that point, it was too late. She died, and now her 6-year-old son never gets to see his mom again. Indiana's abortion ban is one of the strictest in the country. As a result, fewer OBGYNs are practicing in the state. And that's a logical decision for them to make. Doctors who perform an abortion outside of the state's extremely narrow guidelines can face up to 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. Now, this is not just Indiana, and it's not just Tasha. Maternal mortality rates in this country have increased threefold since Roe v. Wade was overturned. And just this year, 26 maternity and labor wards have closed, which once again makes sense. 60% of OBGYNs who work in states with extreme abortion bans have considered leaving the state. 11% of them have done so. The consequences of this are profound and happening across the country. Hundreds of pregnant women, some in labor or actively miscarrying, have been turned away from ERs. In a single year, at least 210 women have been criminally prosecuted for cases relating to pregnancy and birth. And in states with extreme abortion bans, infant mortality rates are up. Texas, for instance, saw a 12.9% increase in infant mortality since the Dobbs decision. That's compared to less than 2% nationally. The anti-choice crowd loves to tout these restrictions as protecting women and babies. But I want to ask, what women and babies are you talking about? Are they talking about Amanda Zaraski from Austin, Texas, who nearly died from sepsis in an ICU after doctors refused to perform an abortion during pregnancy complications? She lost a fallopian tube, and she may never be able to conceive again. Or are they talking about Maren Hollis from Tennessee, who had to get a hysterectomy, literally have her uterus removed from her body because doctors refused to terminate an 8-week pregnancy that would threaten her own life? Or how about Carmen Brosder from Nampa, Idaho, who live-streamed her 19-day miscarriage as Idaho medical providers shuffled her around, refusing to give her the medication she needed to safely miscarry. After the Dobbs decision, it has become legally safer for many hospitals to close their labor and delivery wards or withhold treatment, rather than just give women the life-saving care they need. Because banning abortion doesn't just ban abortion. And if she was alive today, Tasha Wilkinson-Sebeski could tell you just that.